you ever grilled burgers with your parents before on a charcoal grill? I love the taste of charcoal. There's something about it that I really just can't get over. I find charcoal grills so fascinating too. I mean, do you know how charcoal works? When you start a fire using charcoal, the coal will stay hot as long as they are together. As long as they are close, they will keep the heat hot. But if you move one apart, it doesn't take long for it to get too cold. Sometimes I wonder if this is part of the reason that God designed the church the way he did. Now, many of us hear the word church and we think about the building we're in right now. But the truth is that the word church just means gathering. It's a group of people who follow Jesus and are committed to helping each other live out what he taught. And I think one of the reasons God commands Christ followers to be a part of a church is so that we can experience the charcoal principle. You see, just like charcoal has to stay close together to stay hot, Christ followers have to stay close to the church, close to other Christ followers, to truly experience the life God intended for us. When you look at the first church, the first group of Christ followers that existed after Jesus died, rose again, and went to heaven, you see that they spent a lot of time together. The book of Acts tells us that they were devoted to one another, which means they were committed to one another. They prayed together. They even shared their possessions. They did life together. And this is the example that is set for us. You see, Jesus didn't just come to die on the cross so that we could have heaven in the afterlife, but so that we could have a better life here on earth. Jesus came to establish the church so that his followers would stick together, do life together, grow together, and change the world together. The church is God's family, and God's family can do amazing things when we work together. The entire world has been changed by the followers of Christ. The first hospitals, first orphanages, first colleges were all started by Christ followers, started by the church. Throughout our world are the fingerprints of the church, and God is calling us to be a part of this movement, the movement of the people of God, to stay connected to the church like charcoal to one another, to do life together, to serve together, to change this world. So talk in your groups about church. I'll see you guys next week.